Hello everybody, this is Pizzscn here. I know I've been making a lot of Rubik's Cube mod videos these days. I'm going to try and, unless if you really like these videos and you think they're very good, I'm going to try and sort of stop making these because these are not the normal kinds of videos I make. Normally the kinds of videos I make are F12 progress videos and an occasional iPod Touch related video and such like that. But I actually find these quite fun to make. Anyway, this one's actually going to be more of a tutorial. This is some melt that I did today. As you can hear, the cube is very loose feeling. That is because I have further modded it. And this further modification, it was inspired by me, myself, and Pi's VCube 5 mod. Where you get the bumps off of the corners. Well, the Rubik's Cube kind of has those same bumps on its corner piece. So on its corner pieces, yes, I did it on the green side and not the blue side. I was just about to finish doing this and I realized, hey, I should make a video tutorial about this just in case. And I'm going to go ahead and compare the difference. Here's the blue side. It is kind of clicky, and it's got a lot more resistance, whereas here, whoa, it's got a lot less resistance and it's a little less clicky, and you can probably you should be able to hear a difference between this and this. I don't know if you can't. Wow, I feel like I'm copying Monkey Dude's VCube 5 video, except I'm using a 3x3. This is kind of annoying. But there really is a difference. This one is definitely smoother, and this one is definitely needs work. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what you're supposed to do. Blah, blah, blah. Wow, this really is a lot like Monkey Dude's video, but this is kind of the only way I can make it, really. Let me macro a little bit so I can show you this. Finally. So as you can see, this one here has been modded. I don't know why I chose this particular piece, but as you can hopefully see, maybe it'll show with this one. But well, as you can see, this one has kind of got a little more bumps, like right there. This is the oh man, let me get a better camera angle maybe. So as you can see, it is nice and smooth on there, and as you can see here, it is really not that smooth. It's still kind of bumpy. You could probably define it as more of like a, I don't know, maybe crystal something, I don't know. But basically we're just going to get it a little more rounded. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the materials you are going to need or want, and we will get started. So, let's do it. Okay, so the materials you're going to need, of course, is your Rubik's Cube with your corners that you want to mod. This one has already been modded, so I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the cube and such. And you're going to want either, you're going to want either sandpaper, which would be good if you had sandpaper. If you don't have sandpaper, you are going to need to get a few more you're going to need either sandpaper or a dremel tool. And if you are using a dremel tool, you're going to need to get a few more stuff. You're going to want to get out your smallest sanding bit. You're going to need some paper to collect the shards and such. And you're going to be, of course, needing eye protection. Yeah, so if you get a Dremel, make sure you get eye protection with it too. I've already had when I was doing my first mod, a piece almost hit me in the eye. It hit me pretty much right in between my nose and my eye. Luckily it missed, but it was very startling, and I almost thought twice about. I actually thought twice about finishing the mod and just doing it later. I did go ahead and finish it though, but yeah. Luckily that one piece missed my eye. And I've had a lot of pieces fly at my face. So, I mean, a lot of bits of plastic flying at my face, so definitely eye protection. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to do it in this view instead of at my little, well, actually you've never seen my Dremel workstation. never mind. All my other videos have been failures, can't really see what I'm doing. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. First step is, if you're using a Dremel, of course, put your eye protection on. Done. Alright, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove the current bit in your Dremel and replace it with your smallest sanding bit. And you can go ahead and put this back in the box because you really don't need the bit right now because it's just too big. Yeah. It might be a good idea maybe to get this brush out here, so that way if you want you can maybe clean it up a little bit. I'll just kind of leave it sitting there. It's not really, it's totally optional. Alright, so what you're going to want to do, let me see if I can actually zoom in for you first. Right, oh, darn. So what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to simply take your Dremel, turn it on low speed preferably if you're using this one. Low speed on my Dremel is 10,000 RPM, so if your Dremel happens to be adjustable, that is the speed you might want to go for. And you're just going to want to sort of, exactly. And as you can see, hopefully, I have filed it down a good bit. Like right there you can see it's a little rounded, and then right here you can see it's got that little flat edge. So here, rounder, and here, flat edge. Now, it does not need to be perfect. In fact, I highly discourage you trying to do it to perfection, because you will ruin your piece. I actually did ruin one of my pieces. It was this piece. This piece is very, very likely to pop out now, because it basically is missing, like, this entire portion here is like totally sanded away, because I was trying to make it perfect and kept failing. So, but it just needs to be smooth. It needs to feel smoother. Basically, just soften the edges on it. That's really all you need to do. Really, that's all you need to do. Yeah, that feels good. Then just kind of run your finger over it. Make sure it feels nice and smooth. Let's see, I think right around here could use a little bit more. This is a very long process, I'll tell you. It is kind of annoying. Why am I off camera? That's pretty annoying. I am very sorry about that. I hope I wasn't off camera the whole time. I probably was. If I was, I will try and film another piece. Maybe. We will see. But as you can see, when you're done doing it, just feel it and see if it needs any more. It feels pretty good. So, at this point, if you want, I did not actually do this to my green side, so this piece will get a little bit of special treatment, I guess. But I didn't do this to any of my other pieces, except actually for my practice piece. But you can use this brush here just to kind of clean it up. Just kind of run it over it. It is very, very recommended that you use this in no faster than 15,000 RPM, or else you will scratch the surface and it will actually kind of take off some plastic if it goes too fast. Believe me, it does have the potential of removing some material. So just use it at a speed lower than 15,000 RPM. That's what the Dremel company said. Anyway, that's that, and I am pretty happy with this piece. So I'm going to go ahead and put it away in a separate pile. I'm going to do the rest of these off camera. My camera needs to charge. So I will be back.